woman like that who's talking crazy like that about manhood and about men, I feel bad for that chick, right? I don't take it personally because I know she's not talking about me. She can't be talking about me. She don't even know me, right? What she's talking about are the men that she does know. And I agree with this woman in a lot of cases. Some of the things they say, if you actually talk to them, personally, I agree with them because dudes are bozos out here, bro, right? The guys over at the Real Game No Theory podcast, they call it being like the difference between males and men. Most dudes out there are not men, right? Most dudes out there are fucking bozos. So this woman, in dealing with the vast majority of dudes who don't know how to be men, they left a bad taste in her mouth, right? So it's no wonder they hate men, right? I don't like these dudes either. I don't hate them, but I certainly understand where she's coming from. The only thing is she just hasn't been in the position to experience a real man in her life, right? Her only reference point is these guys. So that's where she's coming from. She's coming from that reference point. The analogy I use is like in my jujitsu gym, right? You know, I train jujitsu. In my jujitsu gym, there's 3 classes, more or less. You got the black belt class, the white belt class, and the everything in between class, right? The white belt class are the beginners. Those are the guys that they don't know shit. They need to be taught from the ground up. They're fresh. They just got there. They know nothing, right? The black belts are the experts. And then there's everybody in between. That class is, the skill range is from basically people who are just out of the beginner stage, right? All the way up to they're about to become experts, but not quite there yet. And just everybody in between, right? These women that hate men, right? What I call, like, you know, the man haters. These women are coming from a white belt mentality, right? They're used to dealing with white belt guys. And these guys in the white belt category, like I said, this is the vast majority of dudes fit into that category. They range from just basically not knowing how to be men. They don't know how to lead. They're kind of soft. They're weak, right? All the way up to being just downright abusive, right? You got a lot of abusive guys there. You got dudes out there that lie to get pussy. You got dudes out there that are tender in the zipper, right? These guys don't know how to lead. They're abusive. They're disrespectful to women. They lie. They cheat. They drag these women through the mud, right? And this is the reason why a lot of these women are walking around out here with all kinds of baggage, because they're so used to dealing with these white belts. So understand, when you get a woman coming at you disrespecting manhood, it's because she's used to dealing with those guys. As a man who's operating at the highest levels of manhood, you're not going to take that personally because you know that that's not about you, right? You should have sympathy for that. As a leader, you should absolutely have sympathy